It's in. There we go. Okay. Boom. Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, this is a very big tonal shift from what I was just playing. But here we are. Alright. My sleeveless Peach isn't more popular. It is true. I mean... like... Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream! I mean, there's plenty of, like, short-sleeved Peaches. Plenty of games where she wears short sleeves. Alright, before I go anywhere, let's find out what I still have to do. We have to get 7 shines in every area. We still have Rico Harbor. Still have Noki Bay. I was really stuck on Noki Bay last time, so I don't have a lot of times. Let's go to Rico Harbor. Rico Harbor is not my favorite. But, I'd rather go there than be, like, stuck. You know? I was on one of the secret stages. Oh, we're on a secret stage here too, but... Oh yeah, I remember last time I streamed this, I was trying the secret stage. And I ran out of time. So I didn't manage to beat this one either. Oh, get up there, Mario. Is the game loud enough for everybody? Feels like I maybe have it a little quiet today. Ouch. Are you guys good? Okay, good. Just check on. Alright, I made it. Hold on. Why not take this blue coin while I have the opportunity? Whoops. Well, I gotta go back up now. I see the rocket nozzle up there, but it's too far out of the way. I'm not gonna bother. Alright. Oh yeah, this level. I can't believe I didn't manage to beat this last time. The Super Mario Galaxy 2 level. Alright, let's get the mushroom. You can really build up a lot of extra lives here. Can't believe they ripped off Galaxy 2. I know. I was discussing last time, like, I don't know where these, like, secret levels take place. Like, I don't know where in Mario's world these are. Oh, come on! Then I surmised that they're perhaps, like, okay, so Super Mario Galaxy 2 seems to imply that, the places you go to in Super Mario 64 and the secret levels from, Sunshine are just, like, way out in outer space somewhere. Because you go to this level and you go to Womp's Fortress in outer space. So, like, there's teleporters to these places in Mario's world. Like, either through paintings or whatever. But also they just exist out there, just maybe, like, really far away. I'm in the, like, some people think that the levels are inside the paintings. Like, they are the paintings. And then some people think that paintings are just teleporters. I'm in the camp of them being teleporters to real places. Partially because of Super Mario Odyssey, where you go into paintings and they definitely lead to places that are in the real world. Because you can go, like, 2 different areas that are definitely part of Mario's world. And they're just like portals between each other. You thought they were representations of real places? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think between Whomp's Fortress reappearing in Galaxy 2 and the paintings transporting you between real-world locations and Odyssey, I think that is all but confirmed in my mind. Oh yeah, so I was thinking the only 2 3D Mario games I have yet to stream are 3D World and Odyssey. So I think I'm just gonna knock those out soon. Like once I'm done with Sunshine, I'm gonna move on to 3D World. Oh, and then after I finish 3D World, I'll stream Odyssey. I need to find out if Odyssey has multiple save files, though. Because I don't want to delete my old save file to play it again. Because I 100% completed the game. Had 999 moons. I do not want to delete that. There we go. You know, it might actually be deleted. I don't know if it got backed up. Honestly, because it's been so long since I played that game. I don't know how Nintendo's automatic cloud save system even works. So, I don't know if my Odyssey save file ended up in there. I don't know what that was, but I'll take it. That was just a pro gamer move. I did that completely on purpose, actually. That was 100% intentional. Here we go. Oh, no you don't. Okay. So I watched, so last night I watched the latest Summoning Salt video about, Mario Kart DS. And, one of the, current, like, top players... Oh, come on. Started a few years ago, when he was 11. Started getting world records in Mario Kart DS at the age of 11. And apparently, like, or like had no idea about the community or anything, or like the leaderboards. Because he was just a little kid. And like people just found him because he was posting videos online where he was inexplicably like getting world records. Or like really, really good records. And they're like, huh? And it turned out that his parents had been uploading the videos for him. And people thought it was a prank. There's like, no way this kid's 11. And his parents are uploading the videos, but it turns out it was true. And so I've just been thinking about what are the circumstances that led to this? How did this kid get so good at Mario Kart DS? And like, how did his parents like take notice that he was that good at it? And like help him upload the videos? They didn't go over that in the video. But like, I'm so curious now how this happened. Alright, I think we may... Oh, I was gonna say, I think we may be okay. Which we are not. You know, I was worried the beanbug dancing might be a little bit too, like, visually distracting. But, like, I'm playing off of my preview window. And I, like, forgot that he was even moving. So I guess it's not particularly a huge problem. Like, I just noticed he's dancing. Yeah, I can't forget. I gotta mention this every stream now. I keep forgetting. You can play funny noises on the stream now for bets. There's a little overlay on the stream if you mouse over it on the right. And you can use bits to play funny noises on the stream. Here we go. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just remembering I had a dream last night. That I was like... Whoa, that was a pro gamer move. Absolutely intentional. But I had a dream last night that, was like hanging out with a bunch of people. With like friends and then like... Also some people that I had just met in the dream. They're just like made up dream people. But I dreamed that like I managed to do like a perfect Donkey Kong noise. And everybody was like, what? Everybody was laughing so hard on it. Because they're like, how did that come out of you? And I didn't know. I've never done a perfect Donkey Kong noise. I have dreams like that every once in a while where I just do like a perfect impression of something. Usually it's like some kind of like song and I manage to like beatbox it perfectly, basically. Like somehow like the sounds of like all the instruments and everything come out of me. And then I wake up and I'm kind of disappointed that I can't really do that. You ever does that happen to you? Like you have a dream and something so cool happens that you wake up like disappointed? That happens fairly often for me. Like I've heard of people waking up and being like, oh my god, I'm glad that was a dream. But sometimes you wake up and you're like, I wish that had been real. Did you dream that you had an incredible mocha and you want to recreate it in real life? I see. Usually the only types of dream I have that translate back into real life is like when there's about like game ideas. Like Quest for the Eye of Newt started as a dream I had. Like the game was like fully formed in a dream. Like down to like the color schemes and everything. The concept of the game, everything was a dream. I've never managed to finish. I swear I'm gonna finish that game someday. I've like tried. I've started it from scratch, like twice. But I usually get distracted and want to make something else instead first. So I swear it'll get done eventually. I just want to focus on super climb up. Because it's easier to put together. I'm still learning the Godot engine. So that's taking some time. But like, half the time spent working in Godot is like looking up how to do things I already know how to do in Game Maker. So I kind of, most of the time I just want to stick with Game Maker. I'm waiting for Godot. Oh, I took a script writing class in high school. And the teacher made us read through Waiting for Godot. It was specifically a script writing class for film. Like, it was called script writing for film. I think there was also a script writing for theater class. And eventually they got rid of the film script writing class. And they only had the playwriting one. Same way they used to have just like a general creative writing class, which I loved. I took that 1 year and that was like one of my favorite classes ever. Like, we had like a project where we did like a children's storybook, and we went down to the nearby elementary school and like read our children's books to the kids there, and that was really fun. Damn it. But then they replaced it with just like 3 different poetry writing classes. Like, we did write some poetry in creative writing, but like that was like my least favorite part. Because poems are always like really structured, and I prefer like really open-ended writing. Like, I just want to write stories, you know? Like, they didn't end up having like an equivalent like story writing class. It was all poetry. So that was really disappointing. It was poetry, and then they had script writing. So I took script writing for film. It just wasn't the same. But I did like the teacher, so that accounted for something. I remember my senior year, I ended up taking script writing for film, and then just like didn't do anything in that. Cause like, I had all the credits I needed for graduating, so I basically just used it as like a free period, and like the teacher knew I was doing that, so that was fine. And I just worked on like other stuff in that class. So it was kind of funny. Cause like as seniors, you could just have like a free period. And I didn't end up signing up for one of those, but I just ended up having one anyway because I didn't really take that class. Gosh dang it. Oh, there was also, so I went to an art school. That's why there were so many different art classes. But my other favorite class, was called Book Arts. And it was all just like paper craft stuff. And that one was amazing. And like every semester the teacher would like have you do different projects. Like the semester before the one that I took it, they made like fancy dresses out of paper. Like it was like a group project. And then they did like a fashion show for like the whole school, showing off the dresses they made out of paper. So I didn't get to do that one, but we made shoes out of paper. I remember I made Sonic's shoe. Just dang it. I was really in like a Kirby phase at the time, so like every project I did was just Kirby themed. We were making like a Kirby diorama. It was so good, but right after I took it, the teacher who taught that class retired. And that was just like her class that she taught. And so because she retired, the class was just removed. And like, I was so disappointed because I was so excited to take it again the next year and like do different projects and stuff. Because she always emphasized how it's like different projects every year or every semester. But then she retired. She did like stay as like a substitute teacher, so like you'd see her sometimes. But yeah, no more book arts. It was so disappointing. There was also like a printmaking class that I think she taught that I was interested in taking. But then she retired and I didn't get a chance to take it. That was the thing with that school, was it was like really cool, but like the school district was always having like budget issues. And like, as you know, the arts are like the first thing to go when it comes to public schools. So the art school always got hit with stuff like that. Also, yeah, I managed to beat it. Hooray! Sometimes the best way to beat something like that is to just zone out and like don't think about it too hard. That's pretty often the case for me. Well, it's Goober Blooper again. You have to fight Goober Blooper like 3 times in this game. I think Super Mario Sunshine has my favorite movement in the series. Like, it's just such a joy to run around in this game. You know? All the flood movement options are really great. One of the science classes you took was like that, or it was basically the teacher's class? I see. My thing I remember with science class is I remember taking anatomy class, like human anatomy. And spending all of my time reading, or just reading the biology textbook. But I still did great in the class. And then when I took biology, I spent all of my time reading the human anatomy textbook. Well, specifically, my favorite part of the human anatomy textbook was that they'd have like little, like, on every page they'd have, well, not on every page, but like they'd have like sections about like different diseases regarding like whatever part of the, like whatever system of the body it was talking about. And those are my favorite. I love learning about weird diseases. To this day, sometimes I'll just get in a kick where I'm on Wikipedia just reading about diseases. Find a way to fight it. I've already fought him like twice. I think we're good. He's like, Mario. That's not gonna work, Mario. It's like, come on, Mario. Get it together, Mario. Oh, come on. My problem is I let go too soon, I think. I was just afraid he was gonna get me. Yeah, see, he did get me. Oh yeah, I took there was a class I took my senior year called Urban Design. And that one was really fun because it was about like city planning and stuff like that. It was particularly interesting because the Portland area has a specific branch of government that doesn't exist anywhere else in the country. Specifically, it's unique, or it's called Metro. And specifically, it's unique because it actually covers 2 states. It covers, like, Northern Oregon and Southern Washington. But we learned all about that. And your thing about the field trips reminded me, because he'd take us around town to, like, show us, like, different, like, infrastructure things. Like, to show us, like, a stream, or, like, bioswales, or, like, stuff like that, you know? But, like, some of the things were just, like, right down the road, or, like, right across the street from the school. So, he would just, like, you're technically not, you weren't supposed to leave the school grounds without permission. So he always, his motto was always just, he'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. And so he'd just take us over there anyway. It was always funny. By that point, like, half the class was adults anyway. So, like, we could sign our own permission slips. So it didn't matter too much. I see, you gotta wait until his eyes turn pink and then you can get them. Ta-da! Also, it's still really nice to be playing this with an actual GameCube controller. I'm so glad I found my adapter. Ta-da! Alright, we're getting really close to beating this game. I think there's probably only one more stream of this ahead of us. The only reason I'm not beating it today is I got limited time. Alright, I think it's Shadow Mario time. Oh, not quite yet. One more before Shadow Mario. We're gonna go do the blooper race thing. Look at 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Oh, I missed it. I hate those ones that are in the air. Right now? Alright, I'll give this one more try. Alright, I got time for one more try at the bloopers. Sorry for some short streams today. Well, your birthday's tomorrow, actually. Okay, one more. That one doesn't count. It's Switch's birthday tomorrow, so we're going to dinner. Or, well, something between lunch and dinner. We're going to Denny's. The main thing that I think about whenever I think of Denny's is, that the one in the town where I come from burned down So there's no Denny's there because it burned. Something about the idea of a Denny's burning down is just kind of funny. I don't know why. I was gonna circle back around for the one in the air. Okay, I think I have enough time for one more. Oh man, our dog Kiki right now is just stanced up at the window. She's like stretching as far as she possibly can to stare intently out the window. She's like perfectly still. And her tail is down, so you know she's serious. Wow. You can almost imagine the Denny's in a blaze. Hi Bess, the stream's almost over. It's a really, really short one today. Oh, I missed one, so hopefully the timer is generous enough that I can circle back around for it. There we go. You felt Eep and missed it? You sure did. Alright, I better call it good here. Next time we'll get the red coins. And next time we'll probably beat the game too, because I won't be on such a strict time budget. So we only have a handful of shines left to get. We can probably knock them out in one stream. There's probably also only one more stream of Into the Pit left. I think the only reason that basically the only reason that we didn't beat it today again is lack of time. Oh, I gotta plug this in. Alright, so I'll be back on Thursday. I don't know if Kelly's gonna be around yet. So I don't think that we will be able to do Four Swords again yet. But whenever she's available again, we will finish Four Swords. But yeah, at the moment, the games I have going are Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion 2, and then once I beat one of those, we'll focus on Paper Mario Thousand Year Door again. And then every Saturday, I'm gonna play one or two of the Pangea software games. You know, like Bugdom, Cormag Rally, those people. I posted in the server all of their games, if you'd like to look through. And see what all that's gonna be. Also, Biz found a few games for me to stream coming up soon, so it'll be nice. And then I have plans for Super Mario 3D World. And then eventually, once that's done, I'm gonna play Odyssey on stream too. So I will have done all of the 3D Marios. And I'm attempting to summon the next 3D Mario in the next year. I'm summoning the next 3D Mario and the next Nintendo console very soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you again on Thursday. Bye bye.